Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker.
Oh, hello there. Great to see you again. I'm just looking for some inspiration for our first make of the day. Now, what to make, eh? I know. Why don't we look outside and see if that will give us any ideas? Right. Let's see what the weather's got in store for us. Wow, look! Beautiful sunshine. In fact, the sun's so bright. Whew, I think I better close the curtains again. There, won't need these anymore. Oh, let's go again. Whoa! Oh no, that's much worse! Whoa! Oh, that's no good. I'll have to close the curtains again. Phew, that's much better. But hang on, hold on to your horses. These curtains have given me a great idea. Let's try something.
Try making a fantastic folded stretchy picture.
Let's make it. We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. Come on, you lot. Some brightly coloured paper. A glue stick. And a silver pen and a black pen. Whoa! Now, to make a stretchy picture like this terrific lorry here, we first need to draw the front of the lorry. Let's start with the wheel. Now, it's a good idea to draw round something that's round, like this plastic cup. There! As well as our wheel, our lorry needs a bumper, a window, and a bit of a sloping rectangle shape for the rest of the front of the lorry. Let's draw it! Now let's draw the back of the lorry. It's another sort of rectangle shape with a wheel and a bumper at the bottom of it. Now let's cut the front and the back of our lorry out, but be careful because scissors are sharp. Doesn't it look great? Now to make the middle part of the lorry, which is this folded stretchy bit here that looks a bit like a paper fan. Now to make that, we need to take a rectangle-shaped piece of paper and fold over one edge like this, and then fold it back the other way like that, and keep going for the whole length of the paper. It's all folded, and look how it stretches. Fantastic! Now we can stick the front of our lorry and the back of our lorry to it. There! Doesn't it look great? How about a few finishing touches with a black pen and a silver pen? And then it's finished! A fantastic, stretchy picture. But you don't have to do a lorry. No, you can turn anything into a stretchy picture by drawing different things at the front and the back. How about a stretchy train with an engine at the front and a carriage at the back? Or even a stretchy caterpillar with a head at one end and a tail at the other. I rather like the lorry myself. It looked just like the real thing. Ooh. Bye, stretchy lorry. Have a nice trip.
Who's that snoring? Oh, it's the shapes. They're asleep again.
Let's wake them up.
The shape. The shape. The shape. The shape.
I am a circle.
I am a triangle. I am a square.
I am a rectangle.
The shape.
I am a triangle.
What are the triangles making today? Can you guess what it is? It's a frog. Well done, Triangle. Time to get back on the shelf.
Those shapes are brilliant. That was a really good puzzle today, you know.
Hockey here. Minute Maid time.
It's Minute Make Time! Yes, it's Minute Make Time. Now, have you ever wanted your own pet, but you haven't been allowed one? Well, how about this? Look, it's your very own paper pet fish in his own tank. Now, to make this, you will need some scissors, a black pen, an empty plastic pot, some green tissue paper, some orange paper or card, some sticky tape, and some play sand that you can get from a toy shop. I'll be back in a tick. I've got it. There we go, there's our play sand. Now, do you think it's possible to make this in just 1 minute?
No way!
Well, let's find out. I'm going to have to be very quick, but don't worry, I'll remind you how to do it at the end. Let's make it in a minute. Start the clock. Right, let's put our play sand into our plastic pot like that. Let's shake it all out. Fantastic. And then put this to one side. Let's draw our fish. Okay, he's going to look a bit like that. Let's give him a tail. Fantastic. An eye. A mouth and another little fin there. Now let's cut this out very carefully. But scissors are sharp, remember? So be very careful. There we go.
Faster!
Now, our fish is nearly ready, but we need to stick him into the tank. So let's make a little sticky roll of sticky tape just by rolling it up like that. There we go. Fantastic. And then this will stick to our fish and he'll pop into the tank. Fantastic. Now I just need to tear this very quickly, this green tissue paper, like that. And then if I bunch it up together, it makes the weed to go in the back. There, time! He's great, isn't he? And if you've got more than a minute, you could try different ideas. How about doing more than one fish? Or perhaps one with a pet crab. You'll have to be nippy to make that one. A paper pet in its very own tank made in a minute. Why don't you try it? Here's a reminder of how to do it.
Let's go back to the beginning and take another look. Pour some play sand into a see-through plastic pot. Draw a fish and cut it out. Stick a rolled up bit of tape on the back of the fish and push it into the sand. Tear some green tissue paper for seaweed. Give it a twist and push it into the sand to finish your paper pet fish tank.
Why don't you try making it in a minute?
We're here, Mr. Maker.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Watch this.
I wonder what they're up to.
I am purple. I am green. I'm yellow. I am orange.
Well done, everyone. See you next time. Now it's time to...
Frame it. Frame it. Frame it. Now, take a look at this.
This is a fantastic picture of a dinosaur skeleton. It's great fun to do and looks so good you'll be able to frame it. You will need some paper, a white wax crayon and 3 different colours of paint. First, let's have a practice on a dark piece of paper so you can see how to draw a dinosaur's skeleton. Start off by drawing the dinosaur's spine. That's his back. Just draw a line of dots that get smaller towards the tail. Add a line of triangles for the dinosaur's spikes and curved lines here to make the ribs. They get shorter as they get closer to the tail. Then add a head with a horn on top and a mouth underneath. And don't forget the legs and feet. These look like 3 sausages in a line. Then add 3 more legs. Now we've had a practice, it's time to start the picture. But this time on a white piece of paper with a white crayon. If you think that's a bit strange, don't worry, all will be revealed. Make sure you draw your dinosaur skeleton in the way we've practiced. Now stir a drop of water into your paint to make it nice and runny. Take the red watery paint and paint a strip at the top of the paper. Do the same with the orange watery paint underneath. It looks great if the colours blend together. Look, the dinosaur is starting to show through where the white wax crayon resists the paint. Now do the same with the brown watery paint. Carry on like this until you reach the bottom of the page. Then leave it to dry. Your very own dinosaur skeleton picture. And you can use this idea to make any picture you like.
What a brilliant picture! Why don't you have a go? And then... frame it!
Isn't that clever? Now have a look at this.
Just one more on top. There we go! Look, it's the world's first colourful scouring pad tower. Oh, it's taken me ages to build this. Now, I better put it in the doodle drawers. Right, easy does it. Easy does it. There we go. Right, now, open please. Oh, thank you. Right, there we go. That's it. Right, let's get them all in. That's it. Now, hopefully, if I give it a push, they'll all squeeze in. Oh, well, so much for my tower. Hang on. I didn't know that these pads stick to each other. Oh, that's really clever. And it's given me a great idea. Let's make something.
A super sticky picture made with colourful kitchen scouring pads.
Let's make it. We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. A piece of cardboard. Some gloopy PVA glue. Scissors and a paintbrush. And some kitchen scouring pads. Phew! Whoa! Now, to make your very own super sticky picture, like this one here, first take your piece of cardboard and completely cover it in gloopy glue. Oh, now it's easier to do this if you use a paintbrush. There. Now we can take 4 dark-coloured scouring pads and put them on top. Now don't worry if the pads overlap the edge of your card for now. You can always carefully trim them later. And when it's dry, you can put your sticky board to one side, because now we need to make a sticky picture to go on our sticky board. You can do anything you like, but I think we should do a space scene. Look at that. Now let's take a different coloured scouring pad, maybe this one, and cut out a rectangle shape, which will be the body of our rocket. Be careful though, because scissors are sharp. Woo. Now, we also need 2 smaller rectangles, here and here. These are going to be the rocket's boosters. And we need a half-circle shape that's been cut in half again for our planet. Now we're going to cut out a triangle for the top of the rocket, a small rectangle for the rocket's base, and some circles for the planet's craters. You can choose whatever colour you like, but I think we should use red, yes. Great! Now let's choose another colour. How about blue? Let's cut triangles for the rocket's wings and small circles for the windows. And if your fingers get tired from all that cutting, then give them a little rest and let them do whatever they want. That's better. Now, with a white or yellow scouring pad, how about we cut out a moon for the sky, some stars, and a thin oval ring around our planet? Now we can arrange our picture. And remember, the great thing about these sticky pads is they don't need any glue. They just stick together. Watch. What a great effect! And the great thing about this sticky board is that all the pieces stick together. Fantastic! And the other good thing about making a sticky picture is that you can rearrange your pieces whenever you want, or you could even cut new ones. How about a super sticky scouring pad train on a yellow background? And why not try a super sticky lion on a blue background? Aren't they great? Super sticky scouring pad pictures that you can arrange however you like.
Time to go! Time to go!
Wow, it looks like it's time for us to blast off. My making time's over, but yours is just beginning. It's time to put all this stuff back in its box.
If you like making things like Mr. Maker, visit bbc.co.uk/cbbs for more ideas. Come on, mini makers, let's dance with the shapes.
I am a circle.
Spin around in a circle on the ground.
I am a triangle.
Clap your hands in the air, triangles everywhere.
I am a square.
Everybody draw a square, draw it here, draw it there.
I am a rectangle.
Bounce, everybody! Bounce like you just don't care! What's it going to be? Wait and we will see a shape for you and me!
no. Oh, hello there. Great to see you again. Sorry about all the mess. I'm trying to draw a picture of my great auntie Mavis Maker, the prize-winning singer. Yeah, but I keep getting it wrong. No, that's not right either. Oh dear. Yeah, I seem to have created a bit of a mountain of scrunched paper. But don't worry, it'll get reused for something. Right, come on then, I'm going to give it one more go. Come on, Auntie Mavis, give me some inspiration. Yodeling. Oh, hold on, everyone. Oh dear. But wait a minute, this has given me a great idea. Let's make it. We'll need some things from the doodle drawers. Come on. Some coloured paper and some white paper too. A small piece of sponge. A glue stick. Some white paint. And some scissors. Phew. Whoa. Now, to make a scrunched up picture, like this one here, first scrunch up 2 pieces of paper really tightly. One light blue and one dark blue. Now unwrap them. And to highlight the creases in the paper, dip a sponge into white paint.
And gently brush across the paper, making sure you go all the way to the edges.
And when it's dry, take the light blue paper and cut out a mountain. But be careful because scissors are sharp. Now to cut an easy mountain shape, simply cut upwards, and then downwards, and then upwards again, to make little triangle shapes. Now do the same on the dark blue paper, but start lower down the page. Next, stick the light blue mountain onto another piece of coloured paper. And stick the dark blue mountain on top. Now take a piece of white paper and tear out a rough rectangle shape like this. Now stick this to the bottom of the picture, making sure that the ripped edge is at the top. There! What a fantastic snowy mountain scene. Now all it needs are some fir trees and a log cabin. Tear out some triangles, squares and rectangles from some brown paper and some smaller pieces for the details. Now arrange all the pieces however you want. This is the log cabin. Now very carefully cut 3 more triangles out of green paper. And add 3 small squares of brown paper to make the trees. There! Now stick everything down with glue. Fantastic scrunched paper pictures! And there are lots of other ideas you could try too.
How about a volcano? It's made by scrunching red paper and rubbing grey paint over the scrunches. Or a surf picture. It's made by scrunching light blue, dark blue and green paper, then cutting out wave shapes and sticking a surfer on top.
So why don't you try making your own picture with scrunched up paper? Oh, come on! Let's wake them up. Those shapes are brilliant. That puzzle was really good today, you know.
Tocky here. Minute Maid time.
It's Minute Maid time! It's Minute Maid time, and here's what we're going to make today. A surprise spring bug. It's a bouncy bug that pops up to say hello. Now, to make one of these, you will need an old plastic pot with a lid, like one of these here. Any shape or size will do. 2 different coloured strips of card, a pom-pom, a glue stick, and we'll also need some googly eyes that you can get from an art and craft shop. I'll be back in a tick. I've got them. There are our googly eyes. Now, do you think it's possible to make this in just 1 minute?
No way.
Well, let's find out. I'm going to have to be very quick, but don't worry, I'll remind you how to do it at the end. Let's make it in a minute. Start the clock. Right, let's get our 2 strips and put them together like that in an L shape, and then get some glue and stick them together. Now, we're going to make a paper spring by folding over one way and then the other way and then one way and then the other way, all the way along until we've got our spring. Right, I've got to go as quick as I can. Now, this can be a bit tricky, so you might want to ask an adult to help you. Faster! I'm going as quick as I can, Tocky. There we go. Now, if I put a big dollop of glue on the end here, like that, and then we can put our pom-pom on top there. Now, let's give him some eyes. There we go. There's one eye. There. And then there's another eye. Let's stick him on. There we go. There. Now, if we get our pot and put some glue in there, we can put our surprise bug inside and close the lid.
Only just.
Phew, that was close. Now let's have a look inside. Only kidding, I knew you was in there really. And if you've got more than a minute, you can make some other surprise spring bugs.
This one's got 3 eyes and eyelashes made out of paper. Or you could put 2 bugs in 1 box.
For double the surprise. A surprise spring made in a minute. Give it a go. Here's a reminder of how to do it. Why don't you try making it in a minute?
We're here, Mr. Maker!
Oh, hello, everyone.
Watch this!
I wonder what they're up to.
I'm light blue. purple. I'm dark blue. I am green. I'm yellow. I am orange. I am red.
Frame it! Frame it! Frame it! Now, take a look at this. What a brilliant picture! Why don't you have a go? And then, frame it! I've been invited to a party! Fantastic! And even better than that, it's a fancy dress party! Oh, I love dressing up. Yeah, the last party I went to, I went dressed as a superhero, and I really made a big entrance.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's me, Super Mr. Maker, here to fight boredom and fill the world with amazing makes.
Wow, that really was super fun! But this time, I need to think of something completely different. Now, let's have a think. I really need to use my head. Hang on a minute. That's it! I need to use my head! That's given me a monster of an idea. Let's make it! We'll need some things from the doodle drawers! Some coloured paper and card. A glue stick and a ruler. And some scissors and a pen. Whoa! Now, to make your big monster head mask, like this one here, cut 2 green strips like this, about the same width as a ruler. Now, these are going to keep your mask on your head. That's perfect. Now, let's put them together in one long line and add some sticky tape in the middle to make one long strip. Perfect. Now we need to make a loop. So let's pick up our long strip and wrap it around our head to make sure that it's the right size to fit. Here it goes. Hold it in position whilst you take it off and add another bit of sticky tape to fix it in place. Now this is a bit tricky, so you might want to ask an adult to help you with this bit. There we go. Let's see if it fits. It should do. There, perfect. Now let's just put our loop to one side for the moment because we need to make our monster's head. Isn't it good? So let's bring in another piece of coloured card. Draw a shape starting at the bottom edge. Now let's cut this shape out, but be careful because scissors are sharp. Ooh. Now we need to give our monster head some hair.
And for that, we've got to tear some little jagged pieces from a different coloured paper. And then, just stick your triangles on top of your monster's head.
He's a scruffy-looking fellow, isn't he? Now we can give him some bushy eyebrows. Now for those, we need to tear out some bushy eyebrow shapes from the same coloured paper that we used for the hair. Now we can glue them to the bottom edge of our monster head. There! Now let's give him some wavy lines across his forehead with a black pen. Look, they're all wavy and wrinkly. Now, to make him really gruesome, we could put a bolt through his head. For that, we need some silver card, and we're going to draw two shapes that look a bit like the letter T. And now we can carefully cut these out. Next, we need to glue these bolts either side of our monster's head. So let's bring him in. There we are. And put on some glue. There, our monster head is ready. So let's bring back our loop that we made earlier and turn our monster head over, and we stick the loop onto the head by running some glue along this bottom edge here
And sticking the loop to it.
And when the glue is dry, try it on. Here we go. There! How do I look? I think I'm going to look great at the fancy dress party. And you can decorate your monstrous mask however you like. Ooh. How? This one's a werewolf with lots of shaggy hair and big pointy ears. But if you don't like monsters, ooh, how about a giant egghead mask like this with cotton wool hair and eyebrows? Ooh.
Time to go! Time to go!
Oh, Toki, just quickly, isn't this the best make ever? Aren't I clever?
Big head!
Oi, hang on, you cheeky bird. Well, it looks like my making time's over, but yours is just beginning. It's time to put all this stuff back in its box.